Hey there, it's Michelle McPherson, and welcome to Crowd Mountain Bootcamp Module number 3, Content Architecture. And in this module, we're going to be talking about actually posting content on our sites. We're going to look at the kind of content that the search engines seem to appreciate the most, and we're also going to make sure that the content that we're putting up is information that people are actually searching for when they go on the internet. So we need to consider, why do people go on the internet? What are they looking for? And the most common thing that we think of is that when people go online, they're looking for answers to questions or information about a topic that they're interested in. So they conduct a Google search and they look for the answers or the additional information that they're seeking about any particular topic. One of the other reasons that we know of that people go online that's very common is to conduct a purchase, and that may be because they know that they want a particular item and they just need to find out where they can buy it. Or it may be because they want to do a little bit of research about a product before they actually jump ahead and do the product or do the purchase. The other reason that we see, and it's becoming increasingly more common these days, that people go online for is to connect with friends. They simply want to be able to communicate and share their lives with the people who they care about the most. Now, information can be a conduit to creating sales. People have a question, and it may be that they just need a little bit more information before they're ready to hit that buy button. It may be that they're not sure if a particular method, a particular product, a particular strategy will work for what they want to do. And we'll take the juice cleanse niche, for example. People might want to look for more information on a juice cleanse and learn about detoxification. And once they find out from some sources that it is a reliable thing that they are interested in, they may then proceed to make a purchase, whether that be a purchase of an informational product that tells them more about juice cleanses, or whether that's a purchase of a vitamin supplement that they may take while they're doing a juice cleanse, or whether that's a purchase of actual juices that are available that they can have shipped to them. So educating your consumer, answering any potential objections or pre-sales questions that they may have before they become fully engaged in a niche is a conduit to actually creating sales for your sites. And that's what we're going to be doing on these sites. We're going to be providing pre-sales type information for people so that they become educated consumers, so that they then proceed to actually buy things related to the niche. Some of the goals of the niche site in regards to creating a site that is a conduit to creating sales is that we need to inspire the people that visit the site. They need to understand, number one, of course, what you're talking about and what your niche is about, but they also need to be inspired that this is a solution for them. This is what they've been looking for. This will help them reach the goals in their life. You also want to educate them. Like I've said, you need to be able to answer those pre-sales questions that they may have before they proceed further to become really engaged in their niche. You also want to motivate them. You want to provide them with the sense that what your niche is about, whatever that topic might be, can answer the problems that they have in their life. And you want to give them positive reinforcement that this is a good thing and something that they need to move forward with. And finally, your niche site goals are to refer people to the products, services, and other paid information of which you're an affiliate that they can use to move forward with their interest in this niche. Now, let's talk about the long tail, because that's where we're really going to get started on our niche marketing site. The first thing that we need to understand is exactly what the long tail is. Long tail are simply lesser searched key phrases. So we did a search in Market Samurai for a key phrase that had at least 100 searches a day, and that's a main keyword phrase. Long tail keyword phrases are generally longer. So instead of having 1, 2, or 3 words, they may have 4 or 5 words, and they generally get many, many, many less searches per day than your main keyword phrase. They need to be related to your main keyword phrase, but I'll give you an example. The main keyword that we're using on the example site here is juice cleanse. A long tail keyword phrase that's going to get less searches could be something like shopping list for a 3-day juice cleanse. Someone who's looking for exactly what I should go out and buy if I want to do a 3-day juice cleanse. So we look at those. One of them has 2 words, one of them has like 8, right? And the shopping list for a 3-day juice cleanse keyword, it's not going to have as many searches per day, and 99% of the time that keyword phrase also isn't going to have as much competition. So it's going to be much, much, much easier to rank very quickly for that keyword phrase, that long tail keyword phrase, than it would be to put up a page about just juice cleanse and to rank for that keyword phrase. So what we're looking to do is to pick up traffic for these long tail, lesser searched, and lesser competition key phrases as we build the authority for our main keyword and our category keywords. The reason that we're doing this is because having a second or a third page listing in Google for our main keyword phrase is virtually useless. It will bring you very, very, very little traffic. And it's going to take a little bit of time before you'll get that first page listing. Even being at the bottom of the first page won't necessarily bring you much traffic for a lot of keyword phrases. So while we're waiting and while our site builds authority and while we're out link building and stuff like that, we're going to be publishing content on long tail keyword phrases that we find in Market Samurai, and our sites should be able to rank fairly quickly and fairly easily for these long tail keyword phrases. So the first thing that you'll do is you'll find long tail keyword phrases in Market Samurai, and of course I'll show you how to do that, and then we'll just start posting posts that use those long tail keyword phrases in the title and in the body and in the tags of those posts. But there's one thing that we need to do first, and that's kind of educate ourselves about our niche. So our next video is going to talk about how to educate yourself about your niche and how to kind of automate that education so that it's easier for you to produce content.